Surprised with the outcome, but I'm disappointed.
This is the best news Cincinnati has received in a long, long time.
Procter and Gamble shareholders vote to keep an activist investor off the board, and not everyone is happy about it or claiming victory. Good evening, I'm Paula Toti.
I'm Rob Braun. By a narrow vote, owners of Procter and Gamble stock turn away activist Nelson Peltz for a seat on the board of directors.
Peltz bought a $3 billion stake in P&G last winter, and as Joe Webb reports, he had big plans to reorganize and streamline the consumer products giant.
Well, Procter and Gamble is claiming a victory based on preliminary results of the shareholders' vote. Nelson Peltz isn't convinced he actually lost. And even if he did, P&G management has promised to work with him and listen to his ideas. Hundreds of Procter and Gamble shareholders packed the annual meeting this morning. They heard Chairman and CEO David Taylor say the current board was overseeing a plan that was working. They also heard Nelson Peltz say their company was a suffocating bureaucracy that needed changes in culture and structure. They voted to keep the existing 11-member board in and Nelson Peltz out.
I'm thrilled. I think the shareholders did the right thing.
We seem to have lost the ability to create new brands and apparently the desire to do so.
Monstrously important. This was a big deal. And P&G was right to fight for their future, and you watch, it'll be a very good one.
Taylor claimed a victory based on preliminary results. He thanked shareholders and promised to work with Nelson Peltz.
We both said we'll listen to each other, just as we have throughout this proxy contest. While at times, folks want to make it a fight, it's a proxy contest about ideas, about the future of this company.
Peltz is not convinced he actually lost. He won't say what he plans to do with his P&G stock, but he says he will keep watching and talking.
It's not opposing. Am I going to continue to stay around here and watch this iceberg melt? No, but I might stay around here for a while to stop it from melting.
Now, P&G management is concerned with a full range of issues. They have to run a big company. Most shareholders, many of them retirees, are primarily concerned with the value of their stock. The vote today had little impact on the stock, at least for today. After dropping a couple of points after the vote, it rallied to close down just 50 cents a share. Paula?
Thank you, Joe. And Nelson Peltz's company, Trian Management, owns about 1.5% of P&G stock. If he is so inclined, he could launch another proxy fight in 2018.